Greetings, true believers. Gillette Pal Spider-Man. Good morning, it's KJ. Another day with the Hallows. Just love the scent. Gotta smell it. And today we're going to be using the short comb new. Long comb new. It did a little bit better yesterday than I expected it to, but I took my time with it. It's pretty aggressive razor. This one should be about the same, but we'll see if it's going to be any different. And let's get to it. I'm using the Shaving Cadre brush again by Eric Sorrentino, my Count Luca Brazzi. Got the nice TSC coin in it. So this weekend, I had the kids, took them to a pumpkin patch, and it was pretty cool. It's a small local patch. It's probably been in the area for 6 years or so. When they first opened up, they were free to get in. And they had a bunch of stuff, just little things for kids to do. Now what they do is they charge everybody $5 to get in, which is still pretty reasonable. They've added a lot more things over the years, so it's worth $5. And then they give you a coin, and the coin is worth $5. So you can buy pumpkins with it. You can buy apples, pies, jams and jellies and honey. So you basically get your money back with merchandise. But our favorite thing to do there is go on their hayride. So they got a trailer with some hay in it, obviously, and they pull it behind a tractor, and they just take you back into the woods and along this trail, and we've always enjoyed that. But then every time the tractor gets back from one, they got a pumpkin chucker, and launches pumpkins a couple football fields worth. It's actually pretty cool. And one thing that they do is the lever to control the pumpkin chucker is on one side, but they have kind of a dummy lever on the other side connected to a rope. So every time the guy's about ready to launch, he gathers up a bunch of kids to help him out, and tells them all that on the count of 3, they need to pull that rope and say, "Pumpkin." Oh, the cat's in here. And so all the little kids think that they're the ones launching it, which is kind of fun for them. Really gonna try and get this nice and hydrated. See how much water this will take. I think I'm about where I was yesterday, so I wanna try and get some more in there. I'm flinging it everywhere, so it's gotta be getting nice and moist. Oh yeah. Pretty good lather. a short comb new. Yesterday wasn't as bad as I was thinking, so I'm going a little bit faster today. So maybe it's just when I was trying these news before, my technique wasn't as good, or it was just a little off, and I was getting some bad results with it because it seems to be working all right now. Still, probably still not a razor I would use every day. Because I do need to do a little bit of have a little bit of care. It's got some blade exposure. I don't think this one has as much though as the long comb. I'm just looking at it. I think the blade exposure on this one is less than the long comb. And it feels a little bit more comfortable. And maybe that's why I'm able to go a little bit faster. I'd almost say that just based off of the feel of this first pass that it's a little bit closer. Oh, we'll see what we get after this second pass and see how much touch-up we're gonna need. So then the kids and I also carved our pumpkins this weekend. So I carved a Jack Skellington, which was much easier than I thought it was going to be, but it turned out looking awesome. And then of course when you do pumpkins, you get the bonus of being able to cook pumpkin seeds. That's one of the best parts. I love pumpkin seeds. So I've always cooked my pumpkin seeds the same way. I just pull them out of the pumpkin, put them in a bowl of water, rinse them off, get all the pumpkin guts off of them, and then put them straight onto a baking pan, put salt on them, and then bake them at somewhere around 300, 350 until they get golden brown on the outside. I looked up a recipe that sounded kind of good, so I did about 2/3 of the batch the way I normally do, and then I got another third set out to do another way. I would say that is a little bit closer. It doesn't feel like I need quite as much touch-up as I did yesterday compared to the long comb new. Anyway, so this batch, after I washed them off, spread them on a baking pan. Now they're just sitting on the counter drying. And then tonight I will toss them in some butter and some salt and then roast them. Let's see how they turn out that way. So if anybody has any recipes that you guys like for pumpkin seeds, curious to hear about them. You got any different ways of cooking them where they turn out really good? I like cooking them so that the shells they break down a little bit. So if you cook them until they're golden brown, the shell kind of breaks down, gets a little thin, because I like to just eat the whole thing. When you buy pumpkin seeds in the store a lot of times, the shells are really thick and you have to basically bite them out of the shell, which they're good that way. That's just a lot of work. You can eat the shells that way, but it just feels like you're chewing on a bunch of roughage. Whereas if you cook them until they're golden brown, they break down, and so they chew up a lot easier. Well, I think I got away without any more weepers. Not as close as it could be. Definitely had closer shaves, but decent shave. Again, not gonna be one of my favorite razors, but I'm definitely impressed that I could get through it without cutting myself. So, glad I pulled them out. Better than I expected. And I think for October, open comb, I think that's going to be the last of my Gillettes. Oh, no, I do have one more. I know I've got one more. But I gotta go through all my razors again to see what else I want to use for October. Because I know I got some single edge razors and some other non-Gillette DEs to use for the rest of the month. So, but I do have one more Gillette to pull out and use. So probably use that one tomorrow. Go ahead and get some witch hazel on this one. Face just feels a little dry. So the Bear Man soaps, the regular formula. They don't feel very moisturizing. So definitely feeling some sting from the aftershave. So probably because I sped that one up a little bit. It was a little bit rougher on the face, but still don't think I had any weepers, so that's good. Again, it's an All Hallows Day at the EDT. Smells good. And that's my shave for today. So on deck tomorrow, give you a little preview. That's it. So that'll be it for my next video shave. Maybe you know what it is, maybe you don't. But we'll see you next time on the Shaving Cadre. Check us out, www.theshavingcadre.com. I'm Spider, and we'll see you on the forums.